Hey, what's up, Raza? It's your big homie Chuko Sam. And today, I just wanted to say that there's a lot of hate going on YouTube right now. You know, with everything that's going on, like, who voted for who, politics. Are you from, were you born here in the United States? Were you born in Mexico, and that kind of shit. Excuse me. You have these people, these podcasters, and I'm not talking about one particular person. I see it a lot. You got these people that don't claim Mexico. You got people that don't claim Chicanismo. They don't claim to be Mexican or Chicanos, basically. And that's fine, to each his own. I got no problem with that. My problem is when they go to the extreme. When they bash and talk down on their own people. It's like, okay, so what if you were born here? So what if you're born in Mexico? We're still the same people. By blood. We're still Mexicanos, we're still Chicanos. And you know what? It doesn't even matter who the fuck you voted for either. But when you sit there and talk shit about, I hope ICE gets those fools. I'm going to call ICE on them. Good. We need all the immigrants out. This and that. And you just start like spewing nothing but hate. Something's wrong with you. That's when I have a problem. And you know what? I'm not hating on nobody. Me personally, what I'm going to do from now on, if I see that kind of shit, I'm just unsubscribing. I'm unfollowing these people. But just to let you know, even if you were born here, you're third, fourth, fifth generation American. You got no ties to Mexico whatsoever. No matter how you claim that, you're still always going to be Mexican by blood. And the white folks, they're always going to see you as Mexican. The people here in the United States, they're never going to see you as American. People that are not Raza, people that are not Mexican, they're going to see you as Mexican. They're not going to ask you, where were you born, and this and that. And even if they do ask you where you were born, to them, you're always going to be a Mexican. And guess what? You can vote Republican, you can vote Democrat or whatever. Politicians, they're never going to give a fuck about you or me. So, Raza, doesn't matter, man. We should all stick together is what I'm saying. And if you can't, it's just, I don't know what to tell you, man. Because somewheres along the line, whether it be your great grandfather or your great grandmother, they still came from Mexico. Well, actually, to be honest, technically, they were already here when this was Mexico. So they were here before the United States even existed. You know what I mean? So, just, think about that for a second. Let it settle in. Even if you were born here, your mom and dad were born here, your grandparents and your great-grandparents were born here, still somewhere along the line, one of your ancestors is from Mexico. And you know what? If you go back, way back, even the people that were born here, how we were treated, how they were mistreated, called wetbacks and shit like that. No, society here is never going to accept you as an American. You're always going to have brown skin. And you're always gonna look Mexican, man. Accept it. Stop the hate. That's from your boy, your big homie, Chuco Sam.